Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another Living World of Darkness, Rage Across the Dreaming. This scene is set in Savannah's apartment, early in the morning. It seems both individuals had an interesting day yesterday. One more interesting than the other. But Alonna spent most of the afternoon and evening trying to get a hold of Savannah, to no avail, so she's coming by very hopeful that she'll actually be there since she wasn't responding, hoping she's okay. She gets a bit motherly in that way. So the scene will begin with Alonna uh, unlocking the front door with the key she has, coming in, locking it behind her, slowly checking out the apartment. Does it look like there's a bit of struggle?
No, the apartment appears fine. No struggle, no signs of forced entry or anything like that. When she makes her way to the bedroom, she'll find Savannah sound asleep, passed out, like from stress and alcohol. Um,
Alonna will breathe a sigh of relief. She's there. She seems to be breathing. She seems to be alive. That's reassuring. She was very worried. And she's gonna do her usual and crawl into the bed beside Savannah, kind of nuzzle her, and just hold her until she wakes up.
Savannah would normally wake up pretty quickly after this, but she is sleeping very heavily. She probably just went to bed not too long ago. So it'll be a while, probably an hour maybe, before Savannah realizes that she's not alone.
And eventually, Alana's gonna just kind of start gently shaking her, whispering in her ear, "Kitten, come on, kitten, time to wake up."
Savannah first doesn't really register, but then she finally starts hearing Alana's voice, and it sounds very far away at first. But then it gets closer and closer, and her brain realizes that Alana's here. She's in bed with me. Oh, she's holding me. And then she wakes up and almost kind of jumps a little bit, as if she's startled.
Are you alright, kitten?
That's my willpower roll. I think so. Hi. Oh. Crap. I haven't messaged you. I'm so sorry.
Are you alright? That's the important thing right now.
I'm alive. Yeah.
She narrows her eyes.
What?
Just alive. What happened?
The dreaming.
I see. So, is that where you were?
She nods slowly.
On the ticket, they don't have cell service there.
Not really, no. I left my phone at Lainey's, and she kind of looks around. She doesn't see it. I think I may have left it there.
And who's this lady?
Friend, she kind of rubs her temples a little bit. Um, she's one of me. Not exactly like me, but one of my people.
She nods. Alright then, looks like we got a walk this morning.
You can tell that Savannah is struggling a little bit. Um, she appears that she has not slept very much and that she still might be a little bit drunk.
Alonna gets up and goes out into the kitchen, gets a glass of water, checks to see if she has any like ibuprofen or anything like that.
She does in the medicine cabinet in the bathroom.
She'll grab some of that and bring it back with the water, tell Savannah to sit up.
Savannah does so, and as she does, she can feel pain in her head, uh, and she winces as she sits up. Ugh.
She hands you the pain meds, water.
She takes the ibuprofen and sips the water.
We'll grab breakfast while we're out. Unless you want me to make you something here.
No, getting something while we're out's fine. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where I left it. I shouldn't have to actually go in to get it either.
Raised eyebrow.
Oh, wait. No. Savannah appears to be very lost in thought. Hang on.
Alana begins grabbing clothes while you're thinking, setting them on the bed for you to get dressed.
She appears to be retracing her steps. It's like, I had my phone. I had it with me when we left. This is all in her head. And I had it in the dreaming. I had it. It must have went dead while we were in the dreaming. And I didn't think about it. She goes to the living room where she just kind of tossed her bag aside and rifles through her bag and pulls out her phone, and it is completely dead. Found it.
Alrighty then. May want to put that on the charge then, kitten.
She scurries into the bedroom and puts the phone on the charger. Still want to go for a walk?
On. Still need to do your breakfast.
Yeah, it'd probably be good for me to have food and walk this off.
Aye, and some fresh air. Never hurts anybody.
Nope.
Well, as fresh of air as you can get here in the city.
She nods. It's true. You aren't mad at me, are you?
I can't be mad at you for doing things that you have to do.
Right. I'm sorry for I didn't tell you. I forgot, I guess. I don't know. I don't have an excuse.
Oh, what was going on that you were so distracted with?
Um I don't know if you'll believe me if I tell you. Um well, um some friends of mine, I guess, made a deal with the dragon, and we had to. I guess they took too long getting what they needed, and we caught the ire of this dragon. So I helped gather books because that's what the dragon wanted was books, both fiction and nonfiction, to learn about our world. Well, the gray world. Um, and humans. And us and others. And yeah, so I was helping take books to the dragon.
I see.
I
Like,
went, hmm?
like a real dragon.
Uh huh. Well, as real as it can get in the dreaming, but yeah, it's real. It's very real.
All right then. And she begins looking you over. Maybe she's looking for burns, cuts.
No, she doesn't appear to be harmed in any way. There might be a slight, if you look on the, if you, her hair's in the way, but if you were to later on look on the back of her neck, there might be a bruise there.
Oh no, she's inspecting you now. Like
Oh,
all over.
okay. Well, then from where Estrella grabbed her by the back of the neck, there might be a mark there. It's probably pretty faded already, since I think it was mostly chimerical, but uh, it would have a bit of a lasting mark on her physical body, just slightly. Light bruising, maybe a red mark.
And what happened here? And she's gonna gently caress around the area.
Um, she kind of cocks her head slightly, like she's trying to remember exactly what happened.
Looks like someone scruffed you.
Yes, that's the word. Yes.
Why would somebody scruff you?
Because I think I did something that I shouldn't have. But it was fine for me to do it. Well, like, it would have been just fine for me to do it while we were here, but it wasn't okay for me to do it there.
Why? What's the difference?
Um, I don't know how much I should tell you. You're not. I'm sure you're not going to say anything, right?
As long as I don't have to go and bash somebody's skull in. I hate
No,
having to do that.
no, none of that, none of that. It was just. So, there are different parts of the dreaming. Um, when we go to one of the farther. When we go, the deeper we go in, the more we become ourselves. So there's a line that divides different types of us, and I am considered a commoner. It's a feudal system, and one of the nobles um, appeared to me to be very distressed, and I wanted to comfort him. And so I put my hand on his shoulder and told him that I would be there for him if he needed someone. And he didn't like that, I guess. He uh, got really mad, so another one of the nobles grabbed me by the scruff of the neck and kind of tossed me aside and told me not to do it again.
Tossed ya?
Well, not really tossed, but because also I appear much more cat-like in the dreaming. So they grabbed me up like you would any other cat.
Alright. So don't need to bash skulls in or have a word with people.
No, 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 no. Once we were out of there and we were back to normal, there were many apologies and hugs. So
Alright. I have
that's
one more
just
question then.
okay.
Now take a deep breath. And I want you to think on this. It's very important on how you answer it.
She takes a deep breath and gives Alonna a very skeptical look, and her heart starts beating like, what is going on? She's very nervous now.
She takes your hands in hers. She looks deep into your eyes and says, "What do you want for breakfast?"
Savannah breathes a sigh of relief. Bacon?
Alana just laughs.
What?
I meant with your bacon, or how do you want your bacon?
Cooked and, I don't know, eggs and stuff that goes with bacon.
Oh, you can have bacon on hamburgers. You can have bacon in your meatballs. You can have bacon in just on your chicken.
Bacon. Oh, oh, maybe, bacon and cheese and eggs on a sandwich. Yeah, that sounds really good. I think I probably need the carbs too.
All right, well, put some clothes on and we'll go get breakfast then, kitten.
She puts clothes on, um, not really caring what clothes she's putting on. Uh, probably whatever Alana has handed her.
Yeah, she sets you at an ensemble that will probably match whatever kind of temperature it is outside that she finds it, and something she finds attractive to you, all in the same time.
Yeah, she'll put the clothes on and get ready to go out. And before they do that, she will go over to Alana and give her a big hug and kiss and kind of hang on to her for a moment, as if everything that happened the previous day and night is finally hitting her, and she realized that there was a very real possibility that she might not have come back from that. So she's uh, being a bit clingy now.
Alana will gladly hug you and kiss you and hold you. In her own mind, she's thinking about the events of her day, the giant shape-shifting spider and the Empire State Building made out of webs of the Weaver and the adjutant at the top. And she's kind of glad she didn't ask how her day was.
Well, actually, Savannah was going to get to that. As they walk out to the closest diner for breakfast, she Savannah's silent for a little bit, but then she'll ask Alonna, um, "So now that you know that I'm safe and how my day went, how was yours yesterday?"
Oh, yesterday it was just grand, peachy. I that it was. And that's one for manipulation subterfuge. You're welcome to roll against it. And you can tell that that is about as far from the truth as it is.
Savannah looks at her and raises an eyebrow.
What kitten?
You're lying.
Side eye.
Well, you are. Come on. Tell me. Please.
I couldn't go to details because of where we're at, but let's just say I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was this massive building made purely out of webs. And at the top, there was a robot. And a group of intrepid adventurers climbed to the top of this building, besting villain after villain. When they finally reached the top, the building was besieged by these demons of blood. And
Savannah's
the,
eyes widen.
and the robot at the top asked for our aid. And unbeknownst to the most of us, there was a spider creature hiding on one of us, or with one of us. I'm not entirely sure. And the spider creature descended on along the webs and began consuming these demons of blood.
Wow. I'm gonna. Well, I know that you're okay. What about. I'm sure there were others with you, right?
Maybe.
Everyone okay?
I believe at the end of the story everyone got out alive. But that's just the story.
Of course it is. Okay. She grips Alana's hand very tightly, realizing that they both had a very dangerous day yesterday and that she's very grateful that both of them are okay and safe. And then they get to the diner and Savannah doesn't order. Alana probably does.
Yeah, Alonna does her usual ordering of breakfast. She's kind of gauged how much Savannah can eat, but she knows she's been drinking, so she orders a little bit extra, gets herself a small bit of food, and they enjoy a pleasant breakfast.
They do, and Savannah's with the food, and I'm sure Alana gets her water. Her hangover from stress and alcohol starts to go away. Her headache is dissipating, and she's becoming more like her normal, chipper self. Um, but she's definitely taking a nap after Alana leaves for the morning.
And I think with that, we will end the scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Good night.